you very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel for some time now. Looks like our microphone has been disturbing us very well, and it's troublesome for me, especially when I don't really know what is wrong with this microphone. I just don't know what. I've tried everything, but we will try and work it out for you. Please, apologies for every bad sound you'll be hearing at the background and all of that. I hope that this time it is well sorted. Please do also subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell and select, or leave your thoughts, comments, views, opinions below in the comment section. If you have any, like the video, hit the notification bell and select, or please also do also follow me on Facebook, Sports7GH on Facebook. Search in your search engine and then follow the page, like the page, Sports7GH on Facebook. Please follow us there. We are going to look at Ademola Lookman's issues. He's the worst penalty taker. His coach said he came to reply him. Some African legends are supporting Ademola Lookman. In fact, the Atlanta supporters have also sent a message to Ademola Lookman. We are going to look at that and then look at some other stories surrounding Ademola Lookman. It looks like he will be leaving Atlanta in the summer, and it is getting closer and closer to the deal. What is the news about a possible replacement for Mohamed Salah? Ademola Lookman, is he going to be the possible replacement for Salah in a Liverpool FC team? We are looking at all of those details in this video on this channel, Sports7GH. And then we will look at the Ghana Black Stars team. Captain of the Black Stars, Dede Ayew'S, speaking to African footballers, speaking to young Ghanaian footballers and everybody. We are going to take a look at what he had to say, and then we will look at some other stories surrounding the Black Stars FIFA World Cup 2026 qualifiers that will be coming on in the month of March. Please do also subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell and select, or let's just go straight to the issue. So I think it was on Tuesday when Atlanta were eliminated from the UEFA Champions League. They couldn't qualify to the round of 16. They were eliminated at a playoffs level by Club Brugge. In fact, they lost the game 2-1 away and then 3-1 at home. They lost. Ademola Lookman came on from the bench to score one goal for Atlanta, and then he missed the penalty afterwards. After the game, his coach said that he's the worst penalty taker ever he's ever seen, and he doesn't know why he went to take the penalty. He went to take the penalty. It was wrong of him to do that, and he said a lot of things, and that the coach has seen a lot of backlash, and a lot of people have disagreed with the coach that you cannot speak about your player like that. You can speak to him in chambers in that manner or however you want, but then in public you cannot condemn your player, especially after a loss, and especially from the backdrop that particular player gave you the lifeline. The game was 3-0 at halftime. He came on, scored the first goal for you, scored the first and only goal for you, and that gave you some sort of lifeline. So why would you chastise that a player? And in fact, Atlanta has won their first trophy in about 60 years. Is that not it? Yes. And that was Ademola Lookman is a key part of that history. He's a key part. Scored hat-trick in the finals. So you just cannot treat such a player like that. He's one of the key players for Atlanta. A lot of views went on. Ademola Lookman subsequently came to reply the manager, saying that he's very disappointed and pained that the manager will address him in that manner in the public, and all of that, all certain issues have come in. But then today we've seen Samuel Eto'O, who is the FA president for Cameroon, come out to commend Ademola Lookman and give some words of encouragement to Ademola Lookman. Now, Samuel Eto'O says that my younger brother, memory in football lasts 90 minutes. The time of a match ends next. For us, you are and will always be our champion. Only he who has the courage to shoot can miss. Thank you for your courage, great champion. 4-time African Footballer of the Year, Samuel Eto'O's fantastic and warm words to Ademola Lookman. I think Samuel Eto'O has a fantastic description of all the issues there. He says, only he who has the courage to shoot can miss. So if you don't even have the courage to take a penalty, you cannot miss it. And the Catalaras and all the people the coach trusts in, they missed the penalty during this Champions League now. So missing a penalty there, it's absolutely a normal thing for any footballer. Do you get a point? Now, going on, the supporters of Atlanta fans sent a message to Ademola Lookman at their training grounds, and they said that Ademola Lookman, don't be bothered, don't be disappointed, don't feel sad. Anytime there is a penalty, be bold to take it and shoot again. And so it looks like the supporters of Atlanta are actually going to support the player over their coach. And Gasperini is one of the gods of Atlanta. So if some supporters of Atlanta are supporting Ademola Lookman over the coach Gasperini, then it tells you that indeed the coach didn't do well at all. He didn't do well at all. But you see, there is something about Italian clubs, and it looks like this is the second time they are doing it to a Nigerian. Now, Victor Osimhen virtually became the new Maradona for Napoli when he helped them to win the Scudetto in a very long while, helped them to go to the Champions League, scored a lot of goals for them. Victor Osimhen, during his time at Napoli, scored a lot of goals for them. But then at a point in time when he wanted a new challenge, we saw a lot of discrepancies, a lot of things from the Atlanta team, and it looks like they were just making things very difficult. They were just destroying his name, not giving him a good name, and eventually they decided that they are not going to let him play at all. They are going to let him stay home and not play football until Galatasaray came in and he went to play for Galatasaray. So Napoli did it to Victor Osimhen when he had done extremely well for them, when he had been very influential in their Scudetto win. In fact, he was the first African to win, or he's still the first African to win the Goal King award in Italy for Napoli. He did that for Napoli as a club, but then they didn't treat him well. And same is happening to Atlanta and Ademola Lookman. Maybe for Ademola Lookman, we will not say that Napoli, Atlanta as a team, or their supporters are doing that. It's just one person who is the coach of the side, Gasperini, who has made things very difficult. But the news is that Ademola Lookman is very much likely to leave Atlanta during the summer of 2025. That is the news. And when I first reacted to this issue, I said it, that I don't think he will ever trust the coach again. The coach can apologize, the coach can do everything, but I'm telling you, as humans as we are, you will know that this coach, he doesn't trust me with a certain aspect of my game, and he's not even helping me to develop or grow, and he's just destroying my name in public. And it's just some way I don't think he will be able to trust the coach again to play for him. But that's all of that depends on Ademola Lookman. But the news is that according to Fabrizio Romano, Ademola Lookman is likely to leave Atlanta this summer. All right, in fact, it's this year, the summer of this year, that's 2025. In fact, according to Fabrizio, he says that the agreement was there already, that he was going to leave this summer after this season. So it's not because of the West penalty taker comments that's making him leave, but then it looks like that has now fueled it and is now going to make it very difficult for him not to leave the club, according to Fabrizio Romano. And that's why there are reports that we all know Mohamed Salah's contract runs out for Liverpool at the end of the summer also, and Liverpool will be looking to replace Mohamed Salah. And it looks like Liverpool are very much ready to have Ademola Lookman as the fantastic replacement for Mohamed Salah. Ademola Lookman will be the fantastic replacement for Mohamed Salah, according to several reports coming in, and I think that would be a very, very good one for Liverpool if they're able to get the services of Ademola Lookman, in that particular order. All right. Yes, so these are some of the very trendy stories happening around Ademola Lookman, the Nigerian superstar. And for Nigerians, they've really, really supported the guy. They've really been behind him, and indeed he deserves it. Yes, he really deserves it, and I agree with them. Now let's come to the senior national team, the Ghana Black Stars, and give you some very latest news that's happening. Accra Sports Stadium will host Ghana's 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier against Chad on March 17, 2025. So according to this post by Joy Sports, it means that the game will be coming on the 17th of March 2025. Yes, and the game, the World Cup qualifier versus Chad, Black Stars versus Chad, will happen at the Accra Sports Stadium, according to Joy Sports. All right. Now, yesterday, the Black Queens of Ghana played versus Morocco, and it ended a 1-0 loss. Ended in 1-0 loss for the Black Queens of Ghana. In fact, the goal came in the very dying embers of the game. But then they are going to play their next game in Morocco, and it is going to be on Monday, 24th of
2025. Yes, on Monday, Ghana Black Queens will be playing versus ASFA in another friendly game. For the new coach came last to continue to assess the Queens ahead of the African Cup of Nations tournament itself, the Women's African Cup of Nations tournament. Yeah. Now let's move to other issues and talk to you about Dede Remy Morgan. Are you the Black Stars captain? He got caught up with BBC journalist, and he asked him how he keeps doing, how he keeps playing football even at age 33. He's still very active in the top 5 leagues in Europe, playing the French League and scoring goals and doing very well in the 2025 year. Dede Ayew, the Black Stars captain, has some few words to say, and we'll listen to him in a jiffy.
As time goes on, you get smarter, you get more experience, you find the spaces in where maybe in the past you wouldn't find, because you can smell it, and yeah, so it's part of it. So I think we also thank God, God is the one who always gives you that chance and that luck to succeed, but you have to work hard, you have to anticipate, you have to be smart, but we keep going, and I urge all the young ones to keep working. It's never too early, it's never too late. Just keep going, and you can always be successful.
If you want to talk to millions of African young footballers how to take care of their body to actually stay longer in the game and of course stay fit, what would be your message to them?
Well, it's all about how you train, how you eat, especially the people around you, and most of all is your determination. How long do you want to stay in the game? It's hard to train more as you're growing older. You need to train more, so it's even harder. It's hard to stop yourself from eating certain foods. We Africans especially, we like to eat good food. So if you want to stay long, then at some point you have to make a lot of sacrifices in that aspect to be able to perdure in the time.
All right, yes, so those were the views of Dede Ayew'S, Remy Morgan. Yes, he says that, look, if you want to continue playing football for a very long time, you have to check your diet, you have to check the people around you, and you have to intensify your training sessions. And he had a lot of advice for some African players. What do you have to say about all the issues we've discussed with you in this video? Please do want to subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the notification bell, and select or leave your thoughts, comments, views, opinions below in the comment section. If you have any, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.